Hello, dorks. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? It's time for Unchowder. It's time for Dwarf Fortress. It's time for kobolds. It's time for a throne. Oh my gosh, I am very excited for today. I have cats running around all along the floor. Hopefully they'll settle down at some point. But yeah, today's exciting. Today's exciting. I have a short to-do list in my head. The first thing that's going to happen is we're going to deal with this this rock that showed up right at the end of last stream. We're under attack like right now, so we're gonna have to deal with a monster first. But that'll be quick, right? For better or worse, that will probably be a quick thing to deal with. But also, our king has arrived. We are now the capital of our kobold civilization, so we're gonna have to satisfy our king. We're gonna make a big throne room. I have some ideas for the throne room. Gonna make it nice and fancy. And yeah, and there's some other things we need to do too. There's so much left to do. We went so long with like we're just kind of piddling around, fiddling with some experiments and dealing with like 30 citizens, and now we're like the capital, right? So there's stuff to do. There's stuff to do. How are you all? How's your week been? Happy winter season. I have cats. Oh my gosh, they're just everywhere. Just always everywhere. Strangely fast week. Well, that's a good thing, right? That's rarely a bad thing. Be surprised at how quickly a week can go by. Tofu. She really wants to eat the foam wall. Anyway, that's what we're here to do. Felt like the weekend just ended and it's already back. Yes. That's always nice. Yeah. Surprise weekend. Today's episode is brought to you by an ice sheet. There's some stuff happening underneath there, isn't there? But also by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, hanging out in the cat cam. That's the ice sheet I'm tunneling under these days, so I appreciate being here and hanging out with us. Do you have a bank holiday this week? No. No? I don't think we really have anything between Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's kind of the main things happening this time of year. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year's. And then there's like other holidays, right? But they aren't like bank holidays. That's typically how it works here. And then, not on the monitor. A raid? Oh my goodness. We're gonna get raided. Hello, Trash Mac. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, let's hop over. Let's hop over real quick so you can all see what we're dealing with right off the bat here. Hello. We're dealing with this, right? This is what we're dealing with. Welcome in, raiders. How you doing? No. There we go. Flying dwarfs, yes. I love the bombs. How's it going, Trash Mac? How's it going, everyone? What were you up to? Were you dwarfing? You were arting. It says you were doing art. How do I yeet dwarf? You can bomb. Is it just exclamation point bomb? I think is all you gotta do. As long as you got a dork down there. You're arting. Arting is great. Hooray, art. I'm trying to get my cat settled here. Check out Tofu. It's a good view of Tofu. My goodness. My goodness, I'm just covered in cats here. So we are the capital, and we have a rock. And then there she goes. My desk is a playground, apparently. I was working on overlay redeems. Excellent. I've been meaning to check in on how that's going, but I've been so busy catching up with the work stuff. They're playing through the monitors. Oh, goodness. I don't want to have to kick you out. They're wow, okay. Hey. Okay, just right off the bat. I'm being attacked in-game and out of game. A bird friend? Ooh, excellent bird friends. Heck. This heckin' cat. Frank turned my desk into a playground while I was interviewing someone for a job. That was not ideal. That's funny. I feel like for a job interview, that just gives the applicant like an idea of who they're working for, right? I feel like that's fine. Okay, you scoot. No, don't eat the stuff. Don't eat my stuff. Okay, guys. Okay, am I kicking you out? Am I kicking you out? Ow! Okay, I'm kicking you out. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Okay, chaotic start, no joke. Sometimes they settle down right when I sit down. Sometimes they don't. So, okay, here we are. Got their own trashling. It's true. It's true. She got me kind of good there. I was just trying to give her a poke, and she's like, no. Bah. Anyway, hi Anthric. Hi Orion. Hi C-Roy. Hi Nap. Hi everyone else. We are just getting settled in here, so we have plenty left to go. If you need to run off and do stuff, Trash Mac, please feel free to do so. We're gonna deal with a rock, and then we're gonna build a throne room, and then some other things are probably gonna happen. That's kind of our goal for today. But this, I'm still confused as to how this happened. This is a rock that we captured in a different fortress, and then war trained, and then has escaped somehow. It was pretty securely contained in the fortress when we left, and now it's here. So that's interesting, right? I don't know why this is attacking us. But yeah, it's a war rock. So we're just going to deal with that. I think our first thing is going to be updating our safety burrow to include things like our new penguin zoo. So that's my first thing. Leo Fortress does not respect containment. It's true. I wish it did. We're gonna do 3D fill. This one is safe. These are our temples. This part is not safe. I don't want anyone hanging out up here. Probably bring this back down to like here. This is like our trade depot stuff. So we'll do that. This all should be fine. I think all that is fine. That's all good. And then all of this, I think this is mostly stayed the same. I know that we have some more stuff that we've dug out down here trying to find all our fancy rocks. So pardon me while I click on empty spaces for a moment. How's everyone's week doing? I was doing some thinking. I have a bit of a monument idea that I want to do in this fortress, involving the ice. And I'm been going back and forth on what I want to make it out of. If it's going to be like using mined ice, our freaking aquifer, like making walls out of ice blocks, or like casting an ice sculpture. I really like the idea of making an ice, like making it out of ice. Oh, and we have bears. Oh my gosh. We have war giant polar bears now. As you do. Dealing with more bedrooms and junk. But we already have so much ice mined out, and we're gonna get more with this throne room, that I'm thinking our big project, okay, I think this is all the same. Our big project is probably gonna use the ice block since we have a bunch. But maybe I want to incorporate some like actual like traditional frozen water as well. I don't know. We'll get there. We will get there. We have a bunch of people visiting. We have our civilization administrators visiting. So I think the first thing that we need to do is make sure we close the door so that they don't just walk out and get annihilated by a rock. So we're gonna close this one. We're gonna leave this one open, and I'm going to say, I want all of our siege engines staffed and ready to fire. We're gonna go over to here, go to siege engines. I'm gonna put everything on fire at will. We have 1 ballista and then 2 emplacements of bolt throwers. And they're all loaded. So we have these 4 here, and then we have these 3 down here. And we're gonna hope that that's enough. We're gonna hope that that's enough to deal with a rock. What is wrong with this rock? It's mean. It's like it's a semi-mega beast. I don't think it counts as a mega beast, but it's like if a dragon showed up. It's just mean, right? It's here to ruin our day, and it's gonna do the best it can at doing that. So I'm gonna unpause, or I guess I need to actually restrict them to the civilian alert. That's an important thing to do. And then I'm gonna take our squad, our actual militia squad, and I'm going to station them here, because no matter how they get in, they have to go through this checkpoint. So we'll just be waiting there for anything that happens. And I'm wondering, yeah, here's our necromancer. Our necromancer is ready to leave. I'm gonna kind of hope that our necromancer doesn't just get eaten by a rock here. That would be rather unfortunate. Maybe. I don't actually know if that's truly unfortunate, but we would rather I think we'd prefer that to not happen. Which one of these was it? I just told him to pull something. It might have already did it already get pulled? Let's look here. Nope, has not yet been pulled. So are you here to pull it? Nope. I think our necromancer is gonna get outside. Necromancer is definitely gonna get outside. Well, this is good. This is starting off great as it is. Maybe I just need to. Maybe we need to not pull this. Maybe we're gonna send our squad out to the surface to save our necromancer. Let's see what happens here. This should all be sealed, right? I don't have any. Oh, is this like passable? Oh, this might. Okay, well, good. Overcome by terror. Sure. Oh, they're climbing. Wait, what are you? Okay, hold on. Ready to leave. Are they climbing out? Okay. Clearly there are some flaws in our system here. I forgot that ramps do not prevent movement. Did it leave? Did it just... No, it's still here. It's over here. Okay, is it gonna fly off? You're just gonna leave? Now it's up in the sky. This is more concerning. No! Okay, I am concerned. This is a chorister. This is one of our dudes. And then our schemer is here. All these visitors want to leave like right now. I think we need to take our squad and have it stationed out here. This might be bad. This is potentially bad. Did the necromancer get out? I think the necromancer successfully left. Yeah, like our high voice. They're all... This visitor has come. Interesting. Okay, are you about to get eaten? I think this is bad. I think that's bad. I mean, if you run, They're at least fast, right? Did you panicked after being attacked? So did you just dodge? Warrock misses. Warrock bites, bruising the scale through the dress. Okay. But if you get out, I mean, yeah, okay, so you're good. Okay. This is fine. So there's another chorister. There's an apprentice schemer. Here's our squad. Here's our squad. I'm gonna tell our squad to just go up here, right? Yeah, they're just gonna. Okay. Let's see what happens here. You're gonna try to. Okay. You're just gonna fly around. There goes someone else, but here's our squad. Do we chase after? It's so high up in the air now. This is our whole squad. Where's our bears? Where's our war animals? Right? They have war animals. I wonder if they're gonna show up. We're just gonna station over here and hope it comes down to say hi. It's over here now. This is concerning. This is very concerning. I don't want to fight it near the water. Definitely not getting near the water. Oh, it's going to fight a walrus. It killed a walrus. Now it wants to go down this way. Cool. That's not nerve-wracking or anything. Yeah, at least they're on top of it. Come on. Come on, you coward. You're just gonna hover. Come on. Do I have a fun weekend? I have a weekend. We have like holiday parties. That's kind of what's going on. So I guess. Oh, now you're just out. You're just up there. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yes. Engage, please. I was attacked. Warrock misses, Warrock misses. I was attacked. You will know my ferocity. Yes, please show the Warrock your ferocity. I'm gonna give a kill order on the rock. We're gonna go slowly. I mean, that seems... Warrock misses, misses. So we haven't really attacked yet. I'd love for you to take a swing at it. You have a steel battle axe. Clearly it, oh wow, strangles the walrus's throat. Yeah, that's, but then it misses. Misses a whole bunch. Okay, so far it hasn't been able to hit us. Oh dear. Come on. What was that? Warrock charges, collides, knocked over, tumbles backwards. But then we stand up and then it misses again. So that seems fine. I don't think that actually injured us. Come on. Get it. Pile on. Dog pile. Oh! That's heavy bleeding. Okay, that's a good sign. Steel battle axe has lodged firmly in the wound. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Yeah, polar bear, axe lord, hacks in the upper body, tearing apart the muscle, tearing apart the gizzard. Oh, got it right in the gizzard. And open up an artery. That's a good sign. As the very first thing that you managed to land, that's a pretty good one. And now it's going to be like experiencing mortal fear. Yeah. But in theory, our siege engines, aha, are being, yeah. Okay, so now if we can just chase it within range of our bolt throwers, then more bad things are going to happen to it. It's flying away. It really wants to get away. Okay. It's also tired. I don't want them to follow it if it's going to go over water, so we're just going to hang out back here. Okay, it's not having fun. I don't know that we're actually firing bolts at it yet, though. I want to see some bolts. I want to see some bolts. we need to deal with it. We can't just have it. It's pale, it's injured. It might just bleed to death. It might just bleed to death in midair, which I would be okay with. Come on, just get closer to our towers. I'm surprised that they can't shoot at it from here. There we go. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was very good. Flying copper bolt strikes in the neck, fracturing the upper spine's bone. Strikes in the leg, strikes in the wing. Wow. Yeah. Excellent. Looks sick, vomits, falls over. So now it probably can't fly. So now we just give a kill order. And it's just going to keep getting hit with these bolts. Look at that. It's dead. It's dead. We got it. Okay. My goodness. Well then. Let's go to here. Wonder who got the kill. Copper bolt strikes in lower body, strikes in lower body, strikes in upper body. Tendon in the ribs has been torn. It pukes and dies. Perfect. So one of you now has a kill, right? Yeah. Sliler Copper Saviors has a rock kill. That's awesome. You get a name for that. You get Rock Slayer. Congratulations. Okay, clear civilian alert. We don't need our kill order, and we don't need our siege engines. That is one thing crossed off the to-do list. Perfect. Okay. Good. That turned out very well. I'm kind of sad that our actual giant polar bears didn't follow our squad. I'm kind of curious how that works. But now are we gonna butcher? We're gonna butcher a rock. That probably makes some nice bones, right? I presume. Yeah. It weighs 15,000. It weighs 15,000. Oh, we were looking at it, right? It's like 3 elephants. It's like 3 elephants worth of bird. Welcome in, bootlegger. How's it going? The necromancer's back. I guess it's a little safer now. Okay. Well then. Just gonna come out and see the site of its death. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we have petitions. We also need to deal with petitions. We moved our guild halls, and now they aren't as satisfied with them. And I was thinking about that. So I have lots of thoughts. I think what we're gonna do as far as making our guild halls into like grand guild halls. Yeah, they want grand guild halls for farmers and craftsbold. crafts intro. That's funny. Which is not that one. Is it this one? It's this one. So this is the farmer. Still needs a little bit more. And then stoneworkers, metalsmiths, crafts. Okay, so these two we're going to expand. And I'm going to do that by just giving them another room. I mean, we could do like... Maybe we just do like this. Kinda... I guess I want to do like this. Right? I could do something like this. And I know that there are a couple of masterwork sculptures in here, but I think we're just going to leave those as pillars. And then it'll just kind of take up the rest of this spot. Did it just automatically... Oh! It just automatically excluded the masterworks. Wow. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. So yeah, we're just gonna add on this little space here. Gnarly polar bear man axe action, yes. I mean, I kind of wish they had a chance to really sink into it, but I guess it makes sense that it wanted to fly away before we really got it. So I don't know. I mean, this isn't going to quite fit there the same way. But I can also just... Oops. Right, we're just going to erase that. And call it good. Action. Yeah, I think that's gonna be what we do. It's a little irregular, but so is the rest of everything. We've also been making silver statues. I've been thinking about how we want to decorate things, right? Of all our churches down here. We have a fair bit of silver, but not like infinite silver. So I'm thinking what I want to do. I was looking at all the different alloys and stuff. And I like the idea of black bronze. I don't know why. Just the fact that it takes silver and gold and copper, but it's worth a little bit more than silver, but it'll kind of stretch the amount of silver that we have, and like, so it's like 1 silver, 1 gold, 2 copper, and we have a bunch of copper. So mostly we just need gold to make that work. Which we have some of, right? So I think what I want to do, so much dang mud everywhere. I guess I also want to expand our little stone stockpile here. I think I'm gonna do something like this. And that'll give us room for more ore storage. More storage. Let's do something like this. And that'll be good for that. Oh, we're working on more bedrooms. Let's go ahead and smooth all of this. Keep getting like babies and such. Need bedrooms for our babies. And then the king's quarters, right? So we need everything for the king. We need throne room, we need dining hall, we need bedroom, we need tomb. So I'm thinking tomb's gonna go down here because this is where the tombs go. This is for our baron type person, right? because we had someone just inherit a site while they were living here. Because, of course, I think the king's tomb is gonna be nice and big in here. It's probably way overkill, but it's the king, so you know, that's probably good. Do something like that for the thing. Hello, Jexwing. Hello, Byzantios. How's it going? We just defeated a war rock, so that's good. And now we're working on satisfying our king. So we're the capital now. I'm just gonna do something like this. I'm gonna put in some like some pillar type things, just for the sake of it. Something like that. That'll make a nice big, nice big tomb. And then I think, so we just dug this for aquifer reasons, right? So I think we're gonna turn this area into bedroom and dining hall. So maybe this is the dining hall. And I'm also assuming that this is gonna reveal aquifer. So probably want to do like this for the bedroom. I think that's what we're gonna do. Right, and then we'll just have that connect there. And then we're gonna want some sort of actual entrance here, so I need... How do I do this? Maybe like this? What do I make this out of? Microcline. Why not? Why not microcline? Or no, I guess I do want... I am gonna do a double door. Do something like that. We'll put doors there, we'll put a door there. This will be the dining hall, this will be the bedroom. And that just leaves the throne room. So we're also gonna work on smoothing all of this and engraving all of this for our king to make him happy. Okay, and we'll do the rest as it happens. And then I'm kind of hoping that we can satisfy the requirements just based off of the size of these spaces and the fact that it's going to be engraved very nicely. We will toss in furniture, but I think that's going to be a longer term thing. So that leaves the throne room, right? I think the throne room goes in here. I definitely want the throne room to be made of ice. See, now the polar bears are hanging out. Okay, whatever. So we have 1, 2, 3 levels. And I think it's just going to be a big space. I guess I'm going to keep it in the middle here. Let's do like this. It's going to be a circle. Do we... Because I could also do like this, right? That's gonna leave a bunch of stuff. So I think I do want to come in like this. Or... How did I just have this? Because that's not quite a circle, is it? I think I need to go in here and in here. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have these little diagonal entrances, which I think is fine. Is that big enough? Do we want bigger? Do I take over this whole space? I think this might be big enough. Could also have it be this big on this floor and then a little bit bigger on the floors above. The stairs are going to be kind of awkward, but not in a way that's a problem, I don't think. And if we went one bigger, then I think that's... like, I don't think that will look good. I think we do want to go like this. And I want it to be like a vaulted ceiling kind of a thing. So we're not going to dig on this level. We're going to channel on this level. Right? I want to channel here. I want to channel here. I guess let's see what we can do with this. I'm gonna put it all into blueprint mode so that they don't go for it too quickly. Oh, and it did do this. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm also thinking I want the throne itself to be on kind of a raised bit in the middle. So we're not gonna channel out this bit. That'll be where the throne itself stays. And then I want to have some more little pillars kind of spaced throughout. So maybe it's like this. You should go to bed? Okay. Thanks for coming by. Nighty night. Have a good one. We'll be here fiddling with ice. I'll be here playing in the snow. Have a good night. Is this grand enough? Do we want bigger than this? Because of course the whole thing's gonna get engraved, and the whole thing's gonna be... we'll plop a bunch of statues in there. I guess we can have... it's like the very bottom is gonna be like this footprint, right? It's gonna nestle nicely inside here. And then on these upper levels we can have like little shelves out here to just line with a bunch of statues and stuff. Maybe that's all we gotta do. I do want to not do these. I do wish it was slightly bigger. I mean, we could just not use this floor. Like, if we're okay with there being stairwells going through it, which I think I'm okay with. I was picturing a theme room built like an hourglass and the top half filled with sand, which, in case the throne room is overrun, will entomb the king and his enemies for all eternity. That's a very sort of Damocles kind of a thing. I don't know how sand works. Sand doesn't quite work that way. You could do it with, like, water. You could do it with magma. But I don't think you could quite do it with sand. Because sand isn't a fluid. That would be cool, though. The other thing that we can do, so let's see what this would look like. If we say something like this, maybe. So maybe this size down here, and then this size up here and here. I mean, that's nice. That's pretty grand, right? That's pretty big. It's the same size as the dining hall. Maybe that's what we do. So here I want to channel here. And of course it undid all of that. Again, don't want to do it all at once. And then I need to undo a percentage of this? Or no, I need to change some of this to dig and not channel. That's how we do this. So I'm gonna go like this, and then I want it to be hollow. I think I want it one thicker. Or do I? Yeah, because I don't want like all these diagonals. So this inner bit will be the footprint of the inside of this floor. So then this is going to be dig instead of channel. I think that works. This is gonna be... It's either gonna work or it's not. Dragon King only die by fire. Yeah, no joke. That would be a pretty epic way for a king to go. So I still don't want the very middle. I still want that to be where our throne goes. And then I do still want some of these little pillars. So maybe they go a little further out now. I do still want them to go down to the bottom, though. Maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Something like that. I like that better. I think I like that better. Right. And this will leave, like, ramps around this, right? Is my plan? And we'll just leave those ramps. It'll be like a little mound in the middle for the throne itself. And of course, actually, we're not going to have to dig this at all because we're just going to channel it from above. But that'll figure itself out. That'll sort itself out, I think. What do we think? How's this look? This level will be air with some stairwells and some pillars. This will be pillars and stairs, and then like a rim around the outside and the throne. And then here we'll have like the very bottom of everything. And it'll, you know, kind of serve as the way to actually get to the ground level. So anytime someone wants to go to the dining hall, you go through the throne room. I kind of like that. Get to see all the throne room stuff as you walk by. And then like this whole platform on the outside is just going to be a bunch of statues, essentially. I think I like that. I'm taking a moment to really think about it, because since it's glacier, right? We can't like, we only got the one glacier. If I screw it up, then we screw it up. I don't want to mine something that I don't intend to mine. Maybe we save. Maybe I'll just save here real quick now that we have it all designated and our rock has been dealt with. And then we're gonna go for it. I like the idea of, I mean, contrast is good, right? We were doing silver statues, but I think I might change tactic and just do a bunch of black bronze stuff. Because by definition, we'll have access to more black bronze than we have silver. As long as we can find as much gold as we have silver, which is an if, but I think there's a lot of gold down there. So we are going to start with this level. We're going to do just that one level to start with, and then we'll make sure to like smooth the outside and these pillars as we go down and engrave them all. I think that's the first step. So our miners have some work to do. I think we have 4 legendary miners, but they have some jobs now. So we'll just let them go. Or I guess I also want... I want to make sure that black bronze starts going. Because we need... So we have copper, right? I want to say... We're smelting tetrahedrite so that we have 100 copper bars. We're doing iron. I don't think we're doing silver intentionally. I think we're getting silver as a byproduct of tetrahedrite. Is that right? The byproduct of something. Tetrahedrite, yeah, okay. So, but I think we also have like galena. Galena's the other one. So I might just turn that on. Galena, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna say we want to smelt galena. It's gonna go like 5 at a time, and I want to maintain like 100 silver bars. And then same thing with gold. There's like a couple different sources of gold though, right? There's like native gold. How does this work? You can tell how often I do this. It's just native gold. Okay. Smelt native gold. We're going to also do that 5 at a time. I want to have gold nuggets and gold bars. I want to have like 100 gold bars. And then we make black bronze bars. Make black bronze bars. We will also do that 5 at a time. And that is as long as we have copper, silver, gold. Right, we'll say as long as we have 10 of each. And how much of that do we want to do? Do I just want to have 100 black bronze on hand? I think we're going to need a bunch of it for what I am intending, but we'll cap ourselves to 100 so that they're not going completely nuts. But now as they do gold, they should... We even have our gold sitting there. That's very nice. We have platinum too. We should do so with platinum. But that's like much more rare. I think we'll be able to make a decent quantity of black bronze. So they will start working on that. And I want to see him work. Where are we digging? I just gave everyone a job, didn't I? I need to wear fine things. Oh yeah, I think we're working on clothing still. We're working on dyeing. That's the other thing. Oh, and power. That's the other thing on my checklist. I think we need to get some power going. I think we're gonna build some windmills. Traffic jam. So they're gonna smooth all these. Gonna smooth all that. Very good. Oh, and then of course it's damp. Yup, it's damp. Same thing here. I need you to dig damply. No, I just... What did I just tell you? Okay. We're gonna let them work on all that. And it should be just our king that needs stuff now, right? Or I guess our random overseer, and our winged voice. Need to not forget about you. And now we have, like, look at all these. Need to make arrows and crossbows. Goodness. We have arrows going there, so I'm gonna say make copper crossbow. Forge copper crossbow? Need like 3 of those. I'm just gonna melt those back down. Need 2 of them. So this is our overseer, right? That's this person. So you are needing a slightly better tomb and a cabinet. Just a cabinet. A cabinet. And a slightly better tomb. Wasn't it this? Is this you? Right? Zickersy? Yeah, so now you just need to engrave this. And that will make that person happy. Pretty sure. Did you just give him another mandate? You also, and how do you make grates? The king demands grates? Copper grate. Sure, why not? I guess. So much mud. Oh my gosh. Poor muddy fortress. Oh, and then this is gonna continue leaking, so we need to get rid of that. Right, and then we're probably gonna have to dig this whole thing out. Imagine this is all gonna leak. But in the meantime, I think we can just do like this, right? I'm gonna give you a pair of jet doors. This is your dining room. So we're gonna do, like, we're gonna start, this is gonna be just basics to start with. All of this is subject to change. What? We can do dining hall. Right, that's a heck of a dining hall. We will assign this to our winged one. And then we will work on engraving it. Or do we change the material of the floor or anything? I think we just go for it. I think we just do it. That'll be a good start. And yes, needing more dyed yarn cloth for our clothes. But I believe we're working on grinding dye. We're milling our dimple cups. We are dyeing our cloth. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so it's going. They're working on it. Got a polar bear man making a yarn toga here. We found a dead yak cow. We have a were monkey. Canceling for dampness. Oh, we already did that one. Okay. We're good. Chorister is visiting. We're gonna have a lot of visitors now. We have our Grand Trapper, our Grand Schemer, 2 Choristers, a High Voice, 2 Apprentice Schemers, a Grand Tactician, Grand Inventor, and our Winged Voice, all visiting us right now. Oh, the pillars themselves are gonna leak. Oh, that's funny. We're gonna want to smooth all of this, but I'm gonna try to get it dry first. And then our bedrooms down here are probably done. Let's get furniture going in here. I think we made some beds. Made some beds. That's still just in here. Nope, I think we just need more beds. Let's say 10 more beds. And then they get some cabinets. Need more cabinets. I'll do like 15 of those. I think our nobles want some more cabinets. And then our chests. Let's do these cheap ones. One doors, they probably want doors. Oops. And then these are bedrooms. Kind of. And our little babies go in here. This is gonna be just like our nursery. Just put all the babies together. Surely that's fine. Surely that won't upset anyone. Okay, and then this all got dug, so now we smooth all of this as well. I think I want to make a nice tomb. Maybe we make a black bronze tomb. Or a sarcophagus. Boop. Oh, and we're out of we're out of jet doors. And then yes, this will all be, yep. And now it is summer. Hooray. Yarn toga. I bet they are so warm. We have so much yarn stuff. We have so much wool. Probably better than silk when you're living on a glacier, right? So yeah, looks like we're gonna have to dig out all of this. There we go. Yeah. Go for it, Kleelu. Oh, look at this. Do we think we have any black bronze yet? I think we do, actually. Can I make me a black bronze sarcophagus? And just do one. That's all I want. Still waiting on all this to happen. Somewhat to be expected. You'd kind of give everyone a job all at once. So we have our winged voice. Our winged voice also needs rooms. Coral? Coral needs some better stuff. So that means... Where does Coral go? Could go like in here, maybe? I do want to keep all our nobles kind of together. And you're gonna need a tomb as well, right? Or no? Winged Voice does not need a tomb. Just need the 3 and some furniture. Okay. Okay. Let's do... a couple like this. I think these need to be bigger than these a little bit. I'm guessing. Do that, and I can kind of co-opt this thing, right? We'll just call that a room. And then I guess I'm gonna leave this available for if I need more room in there, which could happen. And then we're gonna go like this. Then it's all gonna be damp. Right, go like that. We're gonna have a... How do I want to do this? Maybe this is gonna be, this will be study, this will be dining room, this will be bedroom. Make this just a, oh, not like that. Right? Or no, that's not even the edge. Hello, hello, how's it going? Came here to feel better about myself. Today I did the unthinkable. Well, welcome in. We are all about feeling better about ourselves. What was your... what unthinkable thing did you do? Are we talking about like a Dwarf Fortress unthinkable or like a real life unthinkable? We are working on quarters for... I made a cat-girl mod for Dwarf Fortress. Oh god. What have you done? That's kind of amazing. We became the capital, so we're working on quarters for our king and stuff. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna do a wall, just like this, essentially. We'll still have our hallway here, and then we'll link them here. So yeah, this will be for our winged voice. Is that what it is? Our winged voice. And then you're gonna get grumpy because we're not making arrows. I need to prioritize. You make arrows from a... We would just make that from a forge, right? Made everyone so busy. Silver statues. Here we go. I need increased priority. That's what I need to do. Natural rooms look fantastic. Thank you. I am so happy with this aesthetic that we've been developing here. This is going to be the king's quarters. It's drippy as is tradition. Yeah, well, this is all going to be made out of jet. That's pretty cool. Grabs phone off table. Tell me more. There's a joke in one of streams, and I went ahead and made the mod. Now it will get onto first page, and everyone will remember. Yep, that's how it works. It'll be the only thing you're remembered for. Oh, come on. Please dig the things. We're gonna have to get above all this as well. Well, not so far. Okay. Well, we'll let them go. This is slowly working. slowly working. The humans are here. Working on togas. This all seems fine. We made our beds. We are making yarn into cloth. We made those arrows. Making more doors. We're making a bunch of masterpieces. Our apprentice trapper is visiting, I guess. And then there's sparring. Yeah, okay. Do I trade with the humans? The humans can have some good meat. Reminds me of when I made a huge Genesis mod pack, but everyone remembers it as mod with genitals because I made realistic bodies before geldables became a thing. Hilarious. People remember the silly stuff. People remember the memorable stuff, right? Sometimes you just really have no control over what people remember. For better or worse. I smooth all this as they show up. Of course it's all aquifer. There we go. Okay. That's not too bad. Grand Schemer Necromancer is visiting again. They really like coming in and out. They don't want to spend a bunch of time here, but they do want to be here. Okay. And I would love for this to happen. I know they're working on things I do want them to work on, but you know. We have one crate worth about 3,000 worth of stuff for the humans. Let's see. let's see where that gets us. We do have another one here. Clan voice meets with human head treasurer. So now I want... We're really just importing food at this point. And the humans don't have the best stuff. I mean, they have giraffe. I mean, that stuff's been pretty good. Sloth bear brain. And then we'll ask for plants as well, because that's good for booze. Good for variety. And that's it. It's the main thing we need. We're gonna have so many visitors now. I mean, I guess that's a good sign, right? Everyone wants to come here. Are we, like, super busy now? We are not too busy. Not too busy. Do they come in to have different coat types? Oh, for the cat people? The only thing I did was one coat color portraits for all types, including undead, vampires, and ghosts. The idea of a vampire cat person is enjoyable. World is the same as ever. Okay. You say so. So if we trade... Oh, we had 2 bins. No? Okay, so we got both of them. Show me your meat. I think we're good on foreign instruments. Don't need more animals. Good on animals. Jeez, they bring so much stuff now. So much stuff that I don't want. Jeez, yeah, we don't need to import cloth. Look at all those anvils. So yeah, we cannot take all their stuff. But I can take, like, the nice stuff. We don't need high volume of food, we just need nice food at this point. Quality of our meals is all I care about right now. Or value of our meals? Since those two things are not exactly the same. I wish I could, like, sort by value. That would be convenient. I'm just gonna do this until they tell me to stop. There we go. Okay. We're gonna go that good. No broker needed. Orange Cat Fortress would not be the best run. Can you imagine the tantrums? Did you give them, like, what kind of a culture do they have? Are they more ornery than dwarves? Because our modded kobolds here are different than just default dwarves, like, as far as their culture and preferences go. Oddlaz is hanging out here with the giant penguins. And then... No, we're not leaking here. Interesting. Okay, so we do want to smooth all this. This will be the king's bedroom. Okay. King's dining room looks pretty good. You still need... Yeah, no, the dining room is satisfied. Okay. We're good on dining room. That is perfect. So now this is going to be the tomb. We do want to engrave the whole tomb. No, I do want to do that one. That will be that. You definitely need a whole bunch of furniture. Look at all that furniture our king needs. And then we want to smooth all this too. Well, let's get our... We'll plug the leaks. We'll get our king satisfied first. Okay, now we're gonna start on this. Sadler's been re-elected. Still working on our clothing. Okay. There's a bunch of humans hanging out in our place. Oh, and I've also been thinking about this. So the fact that we don't have... we haven't been seeing dances and stuff happening here. I wonder if it's because technically the instruments are in different zones than this middle part. So I'm gonna switch this back to being one big zone again. Maybe we just remove... Right, I'm removing the zone, but not the location. And then it's all just gonna be the one. I guess we can be on pause for this. We'll see if this changes anything. We do have some ear caps in here, right? Yeah, so that's like our instrument. Yeah, look at this. Okay. This is gonna be good. This is gonna look good. Cats would not be honorable. I mean, are kobolds honorable? We can definitely make a fortress out of non-honorable people, I think. Okay, those are now all bedrooms. Now we've get the rest of the babies in here. Very cool. So now everyone has a bedroom and we have a couple to spare. Is this platinum? Oh, one of our nobles just gets a platinum wall. That's cool. It's still leaking. Is it actively leaking, or is that's just the remainder? Might just be the remainder. I do the door there. We do a bed just right down in the middle there. This is going to take a moment. But we'll also say we want to engrave all of this. then it's a bedroom that we assign to Nolak. And then I don't know if we have not yet made our sarcophagus. Dwarf scholars visiting. It's gonna take a bit before all that is engraved. Look at this! That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna leave these little ramps around the bottom level too. So our pillars are gonna have like little fluted bottoms. I think that'll be nice. Gotta run. Okay, sounds good. Have a good one. I'll be here. I'm very excited to be making progress on this right now. I'm just gonna have random stairwells just like going up through the throne room. Wow, look at that. Okay. So I think I'm essentially gonna get rid of, oh, a strange mood. All of these. I do want to leave this ramp around the very outside, because this is gonna be our shelf. Then I guess I do want to remove this ramp in particular. So I guess we do, or it's gonna be like remove ramp, not dig, right? But I guess I do want, trying to imagine how this is going to interact with the floor below. Because I do like the idea of having the ramp go all the way around, which means I do need to channel out these tiles. Maybe that's just what we do. Maybe we just go. Maybe we just do like this. So it's not perfectly circular, but it's still, you know, circle-ish. And of course, well, I guess we can still get up here, right? So I need to smooth. Or maybe we can't. I've already screwed this up. I should have mined this level and then engraved and then channeled. That's what I should have done. So now we have to do scaffolding just to get back up there. Which is not the end of the world. Not exactly what I intended though. Because I do want to engrave all this. I love the blue too. Yeah, no, this is good. I love this aesthetic. I mean, if we're gonna have to build scaffolding up there anyway, we might as well just dig the rest of it, right? Yep, might as well. We're just gonna do it. Humans are leaving. Still working on all the stuff. We are making black bronze though. And then, oh, this all got dug. Okay, cool. So we are also going to smooth and engrave. Oh, nope, I just... Oh, come on. Smooth and engrave the rest of all this. Our engraver is going to be busy. Our two engravers are just going to get an order to engrave the entire fortress. That's how it works. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, I like this. I like this. We're gonna have so much ice. Yeah, perfect. And then we just put a throne right in the middle there. We should go ahead and make that. Black, bronze, throne. Just do one of those. Or... yeah, we'll let them work on it. Are kobolds cold-blooded? I imagine so. I mean, I imagine them being kind of lizard-like, right? They're descended from dragons in my mind. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. And it doesn't actually touch on this level. That's actually really nice. I actually like that. So to get into the throne room, you actually have to go up the stairs and you end up on the little platform. And then to go talk to the king, you have to go down and then up onto the mound in the middle. I like this. This is our throne room. Oh, another raid. Welcome in, Mika. Welcome, welcome in. There's your shout out. Check out our throne room. We're making a frozen throne room. There's a lot of ice boulders in it. How have you been? What were you up to? Doing some Football Manager? Football Manager 26, I've heard. So I know there was some drama a while ago, but now it's out, right? Is there still... What's the state of Football Manager 26 right now? Is that a thing? Smelting silver, we're dyeing cloth. So I didn't even clock you were live. Fair. Good evening, how's it going with cute little kobolds? It's going great. We are now the capital of our civilization. Our king has moved in. We have a giant penguin zoo. So that's pretty good. We got a nice library going. We have a big dining hall that's empty because everyone's out doing stuff right now. Though I wonder if that's because I just changed things around. We have our temples over here. We have fluffy wamblers on the ice sheet. People wandering in and out whenever they want. I don't know, things are going pretty good here. Things are going unusually well here. I'm gonna say, so I want to engrave all of this as well for our expanded guild halls here. Right, and that goes there. And then this one. Goes like this. And that should have helped, right? I mean, a little bit. Fisher Bold Edie has created Sova Shoprika Anald Dowsiker, a bituminous coal scepter. Oh, good. Good, a scepter. That's fine. There's ongoing drama about the state of the game, but I'm enjoying it so far. That's fair. I mean, that's the main thing, right? FM26 was a bit like Civ 7 in terms of the response to the release. Oh, that good, huh? Doing well, 10 points clear with 5 games left to play in Season 1. Interesting. Am I doing a tiring day of recruiting? I'm doing okay. Or you're probably talking to JM too. I mean, I'm having fun with my ice. That's what's going on here. I was excited all week to do this. We need to make more spots for artifacts, don't we? I need to make more of our copper pedestals. I'm gonna do 10 copper pedestals. Going through work like wish I was making cobalt ice thrones. Yeah. I do recommend if you ever get a chance. Let's see, we have and I guess they're working on it. This build is so big now, I haven't seen it for a while. Yeah, we've been growing. So we were stuck at like 30 some odd population for a long time because of a bug. And then I fixed the bug and then everyone showed up in like a couple years in-game time. Like we went from like 30 to 100, 150 in like 2 in-game years, which is absurd. I do need the sarcophagus in order to assign that as a sarcophagus, or as a tomb. So I'm gonna put this up to the top. I guess both of these I want up at the top. I want those to happen. And then our other room, right? Our other person we have to satisfy. You really want those grates, don't you? I guess if we're doing so much metal stuff, maybe I don't want to do these grates out of copper. Maybe we just do a pair of rock grates. Just for the sake of satisfying that. Is this size still manageable, or is it getting overwhelming at one point? So it's not overwhelming. You'd have to get a little bit bigger before it was overwhelming, I think. But by default, the population cap for a fortress is 200. And I've actually capped us at 150. And then we've had some babies get born in the meantime. So that's why we're above 150. But I do that not because it's overwhelming, but because of frame rate. The more people you have, the slower the game runs. So you can see we're at 40 frames a second, which is still fine. You can see that you can watch them moving around, right? When it gets too much lower, when you start getting down to like 20 teens, 10s, the game just slows to a crawl, and it's slightly miserable to play. So I've limited our population to where it's at just for the sake of keeping the pace going. So we're at 50. It kind of goes back and forth. But like, if frame rate weren't an issue, if it were just managing the fortress was your only concern, we could get a lot bigger. Someday I want to get like a better setup, a better rig. Like I don't have the best processor for this game right now. There are better processors now in the time since I built this machine. So I've seen people run, like we were raiding someone a little while ago who had like 600 people, and the game was running fine. And that used to not be possible. That used to be unheard of. So I think if I made some upgrades to my machine, we could do more. Oh, look at that. Exceptional black bronze sarcophagus for our king. Just toss it down here. But yeah, I would love to have a bit more. But I'm not gonna sacrifice the frame rate. Gonna switch from watching on computer to phone. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Upgrade the machine. It's expensive. Give me money. Look at that. They're so quick at this. Door. We're gonna do a table. Table. Our nobles can get jet stuff. Jet. Oh, there's our black bronze throne. Just upgraded so I commiserate. That's fair. It's been a minute with this. Like I've been with this machine for a little while. Geez, maybe 5 years. I guess, which I guess isn't that long. Like it still does everything fine, right? It just doesn't like it could do better. But I built this as a VR capable rig. I bought an index and made this specifically for it. So it was like on the edge, like it was not an ideal VR machine, even when I made it. But it worked, which means it's like good enough for basically every non-VR game. So this bedroom belongs to Coral, our winged voice. All right. And we also need to make sure, like, remove the other bedrooms. So Coral, you have modest bedroom that we unassign. Same thing with our king. His name is Nolak, right? You have a modest room. I'm going to remove you from this room, just for the sake of not confusing things. This will be an office for Coral. This will be a dining room for Coral. So that just instantly made you quite happy. So now it's your throne room needs to be a little bit better. So we'll just do a little bit of engraving there. Do the rest someday, but that will satisfy you for now. Aside from furniture, right? So now you need 3 chests, 2 cabinets. So greedy. Chest. And a cabinet. And a cabinet. And then weapon rack. And weapon rack. And armor stand. And armor stand. And then you're happy, right? It just needs to be placed. Okay. You're already satisfied with your room. Look at all that. Okay, we're doing good. Another thing AI screwed for all of us. Yep. As speaking as someone who was just about to buy some RAM. Holy hell. I want to make myself a NAS. Oh, we satisfied the gold hall agreement. Or both of them? We already got both of them. Excellent. Excellent. Now this is a Grand Guild Hall. This is a Grand Guild Hall. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we got our throne itself done. So now I need to place our throne right here. Black bronze throne. And this is the ultimate office. Oh, but like, The multi-level aspect of this is going to be, can I can assign different zones to a location, but a throne room isn't a location. I can include, oh no, I can include all this. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. It's not all gonna count as the same room, is it? Well, I guess this is gonna be... So this level will be the throne room itself, right? The rest is kind of gonna be bonus. But I guess this is also the largest room. The largest floor. So maybe that works out. Yeah, okay. So this is a throne room. What do you feel about that? It's a decent study. The Happy Feet Fortress, it's true. We got, check out our, look at all the happy feet. We're working on a throne room, look at this. Check out our throne room. Let's see if I... Right? I can't make a multi-floor... Right? None of that changes. Can't make a multi-floor throne room. Or at least one that the game recognizes as throne room. But I guess that's fine. We'll just put all our statues on this level, right? So that's... So we're gonna smooth the whole thing. Right? Don't need to smooth these. We're gonna smooth everything else. And then start engraving it. I do kind of wish, so this is what the ice turns into when it's engraved. I do kind of wish it kept like a blue color. But it does look ice. It does look like ice at least. Pingwings. Think they'll procedurally generate the king holding court and have people queue to have their grievances heard while the king takes morale hits? That'd be fun. Everyone's just gonna come downstairs and smooth the throne room real quick. I mean, I think the king will have meetings. It'd be cool if they have, like, if more of that stuff happened, and I think that's the plan. Like, the long-term plan is for there to be more interaction with the outside world in diplomatic fashion. I mean, it does count as a throne room. If I could get this to be a royal throne room without engraving it, I might do that. Just to keep it this color. Or we could like engrave the outside only. We also need to do like scaffolding to do these parts, because of course. CK3 style, that'd be fun. That would be fun. King feels despair after discussing falling blade chopping devices. King feels a sense of acceptance after hanging a sword over the throne. Senate or parliamentary meetings? See, that would be cool. I would be cool with having more governance styles. I think that'd be pretty fun. I am just gonna do... Maybe we should do this whole inside bit. That looks pretty cool. Gonna have to get all these ice boulders out of there at some point. Even Civ doesn't have that simulated. Fair. Yeah, I guess monarchies are easier to simulate, right? Oh, goodness. So we do have some wood. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna use wood for scaffolding just because it's light and moves around easily. So we kind of need to do like this, right? We just need to surround the holding pillars. Yeah, and we're gonna have to do it like in stages. Oh well. How it goes sometimes. And then we need a way up to here. I want to do these pillars too. Just because. We're gonna do wooden stairs. All right, we're gonna go from here to here. Start like that. Is our throne here? Still waiting for our throne. Okay. Let's make sure. I think our king probably needs furniture as well, right? Is that probably what he's waiting on? I mean, we're getting awfully close. We need to like do the tomb. So furniture, burial, black bronze sarcophagi. Very cool. And then this is a gigantic tomb. The biggest tomb. Should make you happy, right? Yep, that is definitely a royal mausoleum. So it's just the throne room that we're working on quality for. It is opulent. It is an opulent throne room. It's not a royal throne room. So we're just gonna have to toss in some statues. But now you need 10 cabinets or 10 chests and 5 cabinets. Goodness gracious. 10 chests. I'm gonna have to make more chests. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. What was it? Was it cabinets or chests? You need 5 cabinets. So just 1 more cabinet. Cabinets in the bedroom makes sense to me. And then 10 chests. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 5 of the other things, which I think we need to make more of those. So I need to do rock, weapon rack, rock, armor stand. Just do 10 of each of those. Interesting paradigm. For every throne room built, so is his tomb. Yeah, so like if a king dies, like we would have to make a new throne room, right? And that's a possibility. Our king is kind of old for a kobold. Our king is like already 80 something. So it's possible that our king just dies of old age while we play here. And then we'll have to like make a new tomb for the new king. Sleepy Lurk. Okay, have a good one, JM. I hope to see you around. I'll see you on Monday, hopefully. I'll be out for this Saturday, but I'll be here on Monday. Did we ever butcher that rock? I wonder. Is the rock in here? It is. Butcher the rock, please. I guess I can put, so I go down here, right? So this is really only taking Yeti. But I can say rock. Yeah. Yeah. Still working on dye. These ones, so we're only doing 3 at a time, which I think is fine. We have a bunch of dye. We are dyeing cloth. Okay. Did we finish all those clothing orders? Yeah, I guess so. We finished all those clothing orders. Cool. That was a lot of clothing. Masterpiece lion tripe roast. Got our copper pedestals. I'm gonna toss those down here. Display. Oh, we have a bunch. Okay. Clearly I made some a while ago and forgot about them. Let's do something like that. Okay, and then the grates and the... Oh, you need a statue? Our clan leader is demanding statues. I guess that's gonna happen on its own. I do have statues. I was asking for statues. Made a bunch of silver statues. Which I guess is fine. I want to make like black bronze statues now. And And there's some black bronze. Excellent. Okay. Just a little bit. So I'm gonna run to the restroom. You all get a spectate mode. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So he'd build the throne room as close to the bottom of the map, and then as he dies, entomb and seal the throne room and dig out and build a new one above it and repeat. That'd be kind of cool. And now the dwarves are here. So that's cool. Yeah, they're just gonna, oh man, we're dealing with noble demands. That's just gonna be how it is now. Oh, you want a sterling silver door in your bedroom specifically. Oh my goodness. How do I make sterling silver? Gosh. I need to look it up. Sterling silver. $3 silver, 1 copper. Okay. And then how much does a door take? Does a door take 1 bar? Metal doors require 3 bars to produce, so I need 3 sterling silver bars. We'll say 3 of those. Goodness. I hope they're all... I think everyone's kind of working. And like there's just fewer people in here now, but they are socializing. There's just more people out here, maybe? Which is not the end of the world, honestly. Okay. Look at our throne. And our king is assigned there, right? I mean, you're just not completely satisfied with its quality. I'm gonna keep the game going. Just gonna keep going around. It's a silly way to do it, but that's what we're doing. And this is gonna take a lot of wood to do. Oh, and it's around on this level too. That's cool. Animals have grown to become adult giant polar bears. Look at this. We've had some more get born. We've had another triplets in here somewhere. So these three are gonna get war training. These two are the parents. We still have not given birth to a female. All of our polar bears have one mother. For better or worse. But yeah, we'll give these three war training. Apprentice Trapper is visiting. Do I trade with the dwarves? Do I even have... I do have another bin full of stuff. Sure. They really don't have very much interesting food, though, if memory serves. Bins. What is this made of? It's a sand pear wood. Right, I'll just do the one. Fisherbold Nolak. It's oh, our king is a Fisherbold. We have a Fisher King. Sure. Why not? Why not? Hey, look. More polar bears. Wow, okay. And one of them's a female. Excellent. Okay. We will soon have a domesticated female, which means we can just get rid of these two. And then everything past that will just be born domesticated, right? That's cool. That's cool. I'm okay with a giant polar bear explosion. Gumbus bless, yes. Are you playing? No, I want to see someone playing an instrument. I want to see it actually happen. You're praying. Praying on top of an instrument. Meditating on rebirth, meditating on boundaries in a doorway. That seems appropriate. And then... Right, we're still doing... Can't quite do that yet. As far as making our throne room higher quality, we did just make a bunch of silver statues, so I think I'm just going to toss in the silver statues for now. And hope that that's sufficient. I mean, we have 24 silver statues. I'm not encrusting them or anything quite yet. These might get swapped out at some point. Let's do like this. That's a good handful of statues. No access, so you say. I guess I could turn on building planner and just not deal with it. Okay. I mean, we're getting stuff done. We're up to 1,000 drink, so that's pretty nice. And we can trade. Only 1,500. We're gonna have to make some better trade goods, I think. But then again, we're really only importing food. Just raw food ingredients even. Goodness gracious, we don't need cloth. They brought a whole stack of anvils. And they do have some meat, but it's not good meat. I guess we can do some of this just for variety. Fruits and stuff, berries, why not? And then what else do you have? You got a bunch of cheese. That's a lot of cheese. That's some books. Oh. I wish I could see which ones we had. Some of these are looking familiar. Mountain Halls Came Full Circle seems familiar. Commentary on Helpful Thunders, I think we have, but I'm not sure. Traditional Desert of Brides, or Desert of Brides, I think is, I know I've heard that before. There's really only like 3 books here. Can I just take some vellum? Wow, they're gonna let me take a good bit of that. Okay. Thank you. Works for me. What do you feed a semi-aquatic Arctic predator the size of a house? Anything at once, but mostly llama meat and fish. Yes. I hope they like llama meat because that's what we have. That is what we have. Okay. I mean, oh, you're gonna get a statue of like a llama? They are takes them a minute to get the wood up here. Oh, but we won. I can put more. Oh, are you gonna get? You're gonna get grumpy about this. You're gonna get grumpy about this silly sterling silver door. Still working on the bars here. Can I prioritize that? I guess you're working on it right now. Fine. Please do the thing. Why are you taking it away? Oh, come on. Wonder llamas adapting to being underground but oddly still alpine. You can be alpine under the mountains. It's still alpine, right? We're still in tundra. I wonder what a cave adapted llama would end up looking like. Hey look! Coral is sleeping in his bedroom. Outraged dwelling upon sleeping in a horrible bedroom. So you're sleeping in a good bedroom, but you're sitting there thinking about that time you slept in a worse bedroom and getting outraged over it. Little jerk. Inverse alpine. Bigger or no eyes? I feel like surface creatures adapting to underground would probably get better vision? so that they could... I have a hard time imagining them just losing sight entirely. But who knows? Blind cave llamas does sound kind of terrifying. Okay. We're gonna crank through our wood as well. So I need more... Okay, one thing at a time. More furniture for our king. You just need the weapon racks and armor stands. Five of each. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. To make you a little happier. I guess we did finish the statues, and did we do the grates? I feel like we should have done the grates by now. Maybe you just already asked for more grates. I don't want to make 1,000,000 grates for our stupid king. So silly. I guess we could trade grates, right? Or if they were asking us to make grates, they're gonna say, no, you can't export grates either. To make 3 rock grates. Echolocation llamas? Oh my god. That's kind of terrifying. I'm also gonna say... do we make black bronze statues? Kind of have another plan for the black bronze as well. What do we have so far? We already have 114 black bronze bars. Fabulous. Fabulous. Oh, but now we have 8 sterling silver bars. Oh, because each job makes more than... Okay, so we're gonna do... I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say make... No. Furniture. Sterling silver. Door. And do that right now. Right now, please. We're making meals. Now that we're up to 1,000 drinks, we're making meals again. And then statues, I guess... I could make a platinum statue. We do want to use our platinum for something. I don't have another use for the platinum right now. If I go to bars, I don't think we've smelted any platinum yet. Oop. Nope. So I'm gonna say smelt native platinum. Just gonna do that once, right? Because one job makes 3 bars, and I need 3 bars for a statue. We're just gonna do that real quick. Make me a door. Okay, they're gonna work on that. This is getting there. Still waiting on these middle bits. All right, I want to do wood, wood, wood. Doodle done. Excellent. I will have to check. Making door? Okay. There we go. A masterpiece. Okay, if this doesn't make you happy, masterful sterling silver door. I guess we'll let it go into a stockpile so I can actually use it. But you are getting grumpy. So Zinner is this one? Yeah. Another Coral has given birth to a girl. We just have we have one more kobold. So you specifically want a sterling silver door in your bedroom, which is this. I guess we could put it in between, right? So I'm gonna get rid of this door. And we'll replace it with sterling silver. And then you'll be happy forever. Okay, and it's literally just the throne room left, as far as quality goes. Cave adapted llama. I like it. Oh, the ears are huge. The ears are huge. Cave llama knows that you're talking about it. Hello, DJ Empirical. How's it going? We're satisfying our nobles. So one of our people has asked for a sterling silver door specifically. So we made a sterling silver door. Hopefully that works. Feeling okay, getting over a cold, but feeling okay. That's good. Hopefully you're feeling better. Colds are the worst. Okay, and then we have all sorts of... I know that we at least had a scepter, right? What was the scepter? I remember what it was made of. Objects. Probably this one? 119,000. That's a pretty good scepter. A bituminous coal scepter. Cool. Let's plop it down here. Scepter. Bituminous coal. There you go. Okay. Uses ears to echolocate kobolds to spit at. Is the only reason it's evolved this evil trait. Yeah. Like, realistically, if we're pasturing llamas, they don't need to see a whole lot, right? They just need to see where they're putting their feet. But they do still want to spit at the kobolds. I do imagine that is the case. Grates and statue. Okay. I mean, they're working on it. I want to see this door get placed. You. Falling sterling silver door. Have an IRL show Saturday. Pretty sure it'll be gone by then. Hopefully. I'm crossing my fingers for you. I didn't know you performed live. That's pretty cool. Or I'm assuming that's what you mean. Oh, see, like, why did we get, somehow we got a assemble adamantine arrowhead in here. That just happens sometimes. Maybe find some grass or hay. They can probably smell it, right? Plus, if they're cave adapted, they're going to be adapted to eating fungus. Like cave moss and such. Where'd you go, Clarl? Weren't you just here? Oh, you're right there. It's just... Oh, I'm paused. That's what's happening. That makes more sense. There we go. Masterwork, sterling silver door. And that, yeah, you're good, right? You're just good now? You're not gonna ask for more? Okay. That's one thing taken care of. We're working on our throne room. Check out our throne room. There's scaffolding in here. But you can ignore that part. This is just a unicorn. A silver statue of a unicorn. This is still not... This is opulent, but it's not royal. Still not quite there. So now we're going to smooth our pillars here. And then I do want more floors, I guess. Oh, and then I need to not forget about our roof that apparently is not as secure as I thought it was. We do need to take care of that. This is going to be all of our wood. All of our wood is going to go into scaffolding here. Literally all of our wood. Okay, well that got that all smooth. Did that tip us over the edge? Not quite. It is still opulent. Still merely opulent. What else do I toss in here? Don't get a ton of DJ gigs nowadays, but I started a monthly open mic style ambient night where folks can come and play if they want. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. They adapted it specifically for spite shooting, yeah. Do I just toss in more statues? I guess we do have more silver statues to place in here, right? Because I just want to, right now I just want to satisfy the king's requirements. And then if we want to adjust things in the future, we can, but they will be picky. Did I trade with the dwarves? I traded with the dwarves, right? And then I do want to get rid of the scaffolding. I got rid of the adamantine arrow thing, right? Yeah. Garlic bulb roast. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of scaffolding as we go. It's funny to make them run around like this. Come on. Okay. So now I can use some of that wood up here, right? Or I guess they still haven't... Well, okay, how about this? I'm going to do floor. I'm gonna use our planner. We're gonna say wood. And we'll just do it like this. It is a lot of wood. And then I'll want to do the middle bits too, but geez. Geez, geez, geez. I want to see our king in here. I want to see our throne room actually get used at some point. Okay, so we have basically finished our noble satisfaction mission, right? We're just working on this last statue and hopefully getting a little bit more royalty into our throne room here. Let's talk about what we're using our ice for. Because now we have just a bunch of ice boulders begging for a use, right? And I'm thinking I want to do an above ground monument structure type thing. I don't have an idea for like a practical use of it. Maybe we'll find a practical use for it at some point. But at this moment, I'm just thinking about a shape. Why'd someone get grumpy? Who's grumpy? Our mood has been pretty good. Clerk? Get me going, I won't stop for anything. Bitter getting into an argument, annoyed, having to drink without a goblet. I thought we fixed that. Are there just not that many? I mean, there are goblets in here. Do I just need to make more goblets? Yeah, they're just... Because they shouldn't be... I mean, they're all in here. But they can't... A person can't use... Maybe we don't want this many goblets. Maybe we just say like 10 goblets here. Because one thing I was learning was that like the mugs that are stored in the zone can only be used by the tavern keeper, I guess. So you want to have mugs nearby that aren't assigned to the zone. They are getting used, okay. It's like you're drinking without one. Whatever. And then yeah, apparently I need more more blocks in here to actually close all this off. How do I do that? Do I need to like disassemble some of these? Ugh. We're gonna go like this, and then this, and then this. Hopefully I don't squish anyone. They should just leave it there. Okay, wall. This is gonna be porcelain. We should have, like, we just have a bunch of porcelain now. Yeah, we just got a bunch of porcelain. So when I do... I can't do that? Okay. So I need a floor. Am I really doing temporary floors again? Kalinite power? Power! Infinite power! I'm gonna be like out of... Well, I guess we have some wood. I guess we have some wood. These 4 little spots there. And then walls, right? I'm gonna do... No, except you... Ugh. Ugh. I mean, I have to put floor there too? Goodness gracious. So I need a wall here. Or floor. Right? And then floor here, and here, and here, here, and here. Good grief. Some great shapes. I think they're pretty good shapes. I have to do the same thing up here. And on these, I really, wow, okay. Forgot about diagonals. It's generally not a thing you want to do. So I want here and here, right? Is that... Jeez. So I need here, 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 here. Did I need that one? Yes, I did. So now we get rid of that. And that. This is confusing. This is not the way to do this. I want here, right? Right, and then one here, and one here, and one here. And then we get rid of this one. We'll get there. It's still just an opulent throne room. All the statues got placed. What else do I throw in here? What else do I toss in? I mean, for the moment, like I just put in the rest of the silver statues. I think we can get some higher quality statues to put in here in the long term. But I just want to satisfy our king. Did we make a statue? I was working on bronze or platinum, so I'm gonna make a platinum statue. Just say one of those, and then I'm also gonna say work on the rest of the platinum. I'm gonna do smelt native platinum. Do that 2 at a time. As long as we have platinum nuggets. Just smelt all the platinum that we get. Right, I want one here. Can get rid of this one, and this one, and this one, this one. I have to do these corners as well. Citing poetry, socializing. I mean, it seemed like there were more people in here when there were more zones. I find that interesting. Then I'm gonna wait for the rest of this to get placed before I start removing more stuff so I don't get lost. Mandated construction of more grates. You're just gonna want grates forever. Do I put grates in your room? Do I make you some platinum grates? Okay. So now I remove this and this, this and this, this and this, this and this. Those turn into floor. Of course, we just don't have that much wood. Are we just out of wood? Am I out of wood? No. We should be... They should be going. There's still a fair bit of wood down here. You're going off to eat. Why no use wood? Do we just need more mugs? We might just need more mugs. Another strange mood. There are a bunch of extras in here. Yeah, there's still just a bunch of extra. I don't know if they're gonna come grab the mugs and remove them. Waiting for block. Oh, is it waiting? Do they want wood blocks? Is that what I did? Because that's what I wanted for... come on. Right? Does that... And then can I... Does that change anything? Still waiting for blocks. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well, let's start with up here. Since this is an in-progress thing. Always something, you know? Yeah. So that was definitely the problem. Okay. Image I am imagining of how this looks is beyond compare. I think this would look cool. I am also imagining this looking very cool. Which is half the fun of this game, right? I'm also imagining this as like, as a room to exist in, has to be freezing, right? The king sitting in the middle of this... Oh. Oh, look! So we just satisfied the king, I guess. Like, gigantic vaulted ceiling, gigantic open space carved entirely out of the middle of a glacier, sitting on a pedestal raised up into the middle of the room. It's gotta be freezing. Yeah, cold AF for sure. The Fisherbold Nolak is satisfied with their position here. Everything is properly royal, properly furnished, and yet a true mountain home must have a true throne. And a true ruler requires 7 symbols, symbols not of this world. Mere steel will not suffice. Deeper. We must dig deeper. So, we've entered the end game. This is something that I know. I kind of understand this. I've never actually successfully become the mountain home in the Steam release, since these things have changed. So I'm kind of tempted to push for it. I think maybe now is the time that we say we turn this into a mountain home, a glacier home. So we need to make a true throne and 7 symbols, which involves digging. And I'm not gonna worry about that. Like, that's a longer term goal. But now our throne room is properly royal. It was literally just those 2 last silver statues that did it. So that's fun. But let's finish these thoughts first. Let's get everything else secure first. Right, we're gonna go like this. I guess I can place these since we're using the planner now. Or no, I need to... No, I'm doing this wrong. It's just the one. And then a wall goes where the floor is. That's what's going on. Right, and one there. Except now it's gonna be like... It's wanting a porcelain boulder or log. Oh, building planner. Thank you for your help. Okay, they're working on it. 3 of our babies have grown into children. We're getting masterpiece dwarven ale roasts. We're gathering items. We have a bunch of people visiting. All of our civilization nobles keep coming in and out. I mean, we're working on stuff. Things are happening. Making a huge kobold hive complex. That would be cool. It would be cool to see like how many people we could get in one fortress. I don't know if this is the fortress that we do that at. Like someday I just want to make like population, just like make number go up, like be the goal of a place. And it would just be like absurd. On your way? Are you climbing up? What are you doing? Our apprentice inventor is just hanging out literally on the edge. Why are you there? What are you doing? Shaped like a 3D egg? Oh, that'd be cool. Where are our mugs ending up? Is there another... Do I have another place where the mugs are going? I wonder where the mugs are going. They shouldn't be here. Are they... They're finished goods? Goblets, yeah, so they're not there. If we go down... No. Shouldn't be there. Where are they? Just make a bunch more goblets. We have 60 mugs. And if 50 of them are sitting in here, because they're not gonna get removed, I guess. I'm gonna say, I guess I could disassemble the bins. I'm just gonna say, make me rock mugs. Just do like 20 of those, because that'll make 3 apiece. Okay, this is looking more secure. This is how you're actually supposed to do it. I have to do the same thing here. We're gonna have to remove, I guess we just need to do these corners. Wood. Okay, and then down here, this is getting awfully close. Very, very nearly. And then we're just gonna smooth the whole thing all at once. This is entirely cosmetic. It doesn't even count towards the quality of the throne room. Oh well. I'll have to do the same thing here. This one is fine. These will have to fix. The library will have to fix. We'll have to do that one too. My goodness. It's a good thing we didn't get assaulted by a whole bunch of goblins on flying units, because they would have gotten in everywhere. Everywhere. That would have been bad. Yep, that too. I guess this is the same thing, right? We just do these corners. Goodness gracious. And then... I guess these ones I just need to do the middle bit. This is a little more complicated. I'm gonna do it this way just for the sake of not screwing myself up. Same thing here. Oh no, it's getting snow on the penguins. Oh no. Right, these 4 squares. Glad we have this much wood. Oh. Bone Carver has created Irsi Zinris, a paradise nut wood figurine of Ola Nutswaved. Hooray. Hooray. Like that. Then we'll have to wait for all that to get done. Let's go ahead and plop that artifact down here. It was a figurine made of paradise nut wood. There you are. Okay. Hey, look, everyone's happy. Oh my gosh, everyone's happy. Except for one person. Okay, can get rid of that one. Plop, plop. Kind of mind-bending to work on like 5 different little bits at the same time. Not relevant this fortress, but has anyone gone max over world map pop density before? Gone for max overworld map pop density. Not that I know of. I'm not sure how you would do that on purpose. Aside from, like, you could turn off the goblins and just let the world go forever. Or even, like, somehow make a world that's just goblins and elves, and then let it go for 1,000 years. Would have a lot of population. Move. Move. Alright, we're doing like here. Trying to establish as many fortresses and populations. I think it's mostly a function of like the age of the world, honestly. I don't know what you would do proactively to make that happen. I'm sure there's something you can do. we go. Perfect. This is now secure. Kind of important. And then remove, remove, remove. And then over here, same kind of thing, just these 4. And then this. I guess just like this. It's a good thing I left ramps up onto the roofs of all these. Lots of babies? Yeah. I feel like this isn't something I know for sure, but my hunch is that the game has some sort of calculation that it does for like how quickly populations reproduce, like in the abstract. Oh, our kobold caravan is here. But I don't know what factors go into that. Like if you making a whole bunch of food would like increase population throughout the world somehow. Like the things that you do in fort mode interact a bit with like world mode stuff, but not in very obvious or well understood ways. Like that's one of those things where the intent is for it to become more more intricate as time goes on, but like right now, I don't know how that actually works. Oh, I want... There you are. Now I need to get rid of you and you and you and you. You get floors. And you get floors. Okay, well that's done. The zoo is secure. Okay, we'll let them do all that, and then here, I think we're good. I think we can smooth... I think we can smooth this all now. Smooth the throne room. Farm max your fortress and leave food out for kobolds and snatchers to steal, skyrocketing their populations. Sneak into kobold dens and give them a bunch of food. right. That was a mistake. It's all good. Needs clay boulders. Oh, we do need to make more clay bricks. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. We'll do it. Oh, a blind raid. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. Well, 1 second. Let me show you my... Whoop. Nope, not that. Check out our throne room. How's it going, Blind? How are you doing? Shout out. We've made a frozen throne room under our glacier. I'm very happy with it. Seems chill, very chill. Perhaps a little too chill. Yeah. We're working on smoothing it. I just barely got it into a royal throne room with all these statues because I didn't want to engrave the ice because then it kind of stops looking like ice a little bit. I mean, it still looks like ice, but it's not like this is cool. This is pretty cool, I think. So we're gonna find a use for all of our ice boulders. But then we got all these. Look at all our surface stuff. Look, check out my penguin zoo. I have a giant penguin zoo. Because why wouldn't I? And then this is like our igloo fort. This is our big tavern, our zoo, our library, our temple complex, our trade depot, defensive structures. I don't know, I'm really happy with our little ice sheet here. Got all sorts of people praying in here. I'm quite happy with this. I'm fixing the roofs. I realized that I didn't actually close in all of our our roof structures. So a rock almost got in through our roof holes. That was kind of a scary moment. But we're fine. Everything's fine. The polar bear people did great in defending our fortress. Our polar bear people, legendary axemen, plus their giant polar bear war animals. This has been pretty good at defending us. But the rock just wanted to live with the penguins. It's true. I don't think I mean, if we could get the rock on a leash or something, maybe that'd be fine. Maybe that'd be fine. Spoilers for Super Hot. Super Hot is fun. I haven't thought about Super Hot in a minute. Well, yeah, I mean, welcome in, everyone. I'll be going for a little bit longer, not a whole lot longer, but a little bit longer. Just waiting for my partner to get home, so I'm sneaking in some bonus time before they get home. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna go for Mountain Home. I was realizing that I haven't really actually succeeded in Mountain Home since the Steam release. So I think I'm gonna go for it. I want to see if we can make this silly glacier home. Make a glacier home. Just gonna get rid of all my scaffolding here. How are you, Blind, and everyone else? How was your stream? If you need to run off, that's also fine. I know how that is. Oh, did I get rid of one too soon? Oh, I did that wrong. Or no, I guess they can disassemble diagonally. Okay, I guess that's fine. I'm considering what we're gonna do. I say considering. I think I have a pretty good idea in my head. But we were just talking about an above ground ice project. Now that we have an abundance of boulders, I think I'm gonna make a sculpture up on the surface. Maybe we turn it into our treasure room. Our treasure vault is kind of unspectacular at the moment. Current fort is strangely quiet, lots of forgotten beasts, but no invasions. The world might just be a bit peaceful. I'm planning to invade hell before poking the goblins. Interesting. That's a funny order to do things in. We were just talking, maybe you know anything about this. We were just talking about, is there anything as a player you can do to influence the general population of the world? Or like how populous various sites are? Other than like the age of the world? Because I feel like that varies from time to time, but I don't know what actual factors go into it, or if you have any actual control over it. Or if it's just like the goblins left the elves alone long enough for them to like really populate. Okay. Goodness. It's too much. I meant to do this smoothing and stuff as we dug down, but then I did it wrong. I channeled before I dug. Okay. I'll leave that alone for now. Also, why are you out here? This an apprentice inventor has just been hanging on to the side of the wall for months? Question mark? Really not sure why. Do I need to build you a ramp? Do I need to build you a stair to get up? Not a wall. Just toss a ramp in. I just go like this. Gotta sneak off. Okay. Want to watch Game Awards? Oh, that's fair. Is that happening? That's one of those things I never really pay attention to, so I never really catch it. Maybe I'll take a look. Right? I'm just doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's happening. I guess it's a thing that happens. Well, enjoy. Thank you for the raid, as always. Yeah, definitely go off and do whatever you want to do. Thanks for dropping off your crew. We are chilling. We are here to chill with all the polar bears. I think we're getting there. Today's kind of been a day for crossing things off of the to-do list, so we're taking care of some things. All of our visitors. Oh, now you're wanting. Our king wants grates. Our king continually wants grates. Oh, I didn't trade. Oh well. Sorry, kobolds. Needs, okay. Yeah, and we need to find more kaolinite. That's fine. Understandable. We're doing pretty good at this point. I don't know how much more we need. That'll take care of that. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. I think we are secure. I think I have actually secured myself now. Did you? You're just still here. Why? I guess that's technically not in your square, is it? We need like a little stair. I do want to do... How do I do this? Nope. Right, I just want logs. We're just gonna go like this. Okay. That is interesting. We did have more. Maybe what I do... Maybe what we do... Nope, that's not what I meant. Or something like this. Right, so there's still some instruments in here. But then we do like this. I actually don't want. Could try to make it symmetrical. Okay, then these just get added to the tavern. See what that does. It's just the combination of kobolds and giant penguins and giant polar bears and giant cave spiders just hanging out. That's what, there's yetis in those cages, by the way. Not that they're very visible. Just some wild caught yetis. And then a rooster, just a single rooster. I love this. I am so in love with this fortress. Okay, I think... Right, and that's all fine. This all should be secure. I think we are secure now. Truly exotic frontier mountain home, yeah. Sure is exotic. Definitely exotic. See, now all the mugs just ended up here. I don't know how to, like, evenly distribute mugs between... anything between anything, really. Okay, we're gonna let them go with all of that. I guess the other thing we should work on is our other little pillbox. While we're working on it. Or I guess I should also find some more kaolinite for our porcelain endeavors, which I believe should be somewhat easy to find. Maybe. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Was one of the other options instead of this a volcano island? We thought about volcano island. I mean, there is a volcano island. The trick is that there's no boats in this game, right? So we wouldn't be interacting with the world as much, if at all. And it was a little too far out to build a bridge to. Conglomerate. Claystone. Someday we'll get boats. Someday we'll get boats and we'll do lots of very interesting things. Mudstone. Lots of mudstone. Lots of jet. Lots of... Oh, there's platinum, magnetite. Very cool. We'll have to come back for this. More mudstone. More mudstone, more mudstone. I swear there was a good chunk of kaolinite in here somewhere. Somewhere. More microcline. Is it this? This is mudstone. Good gravy. Almost like I've mined out most of this stinking aquifer. Not all of it, clearly. More mudstone. It's all mudstone. I swear I saw a wall of kaolinite in here somewhere. Well, this all worked out. This used to be flooded. So now I can just do that. Yeah. Oh, here's some. I just dig out here. I don't want to screw up our fortress levels. It's definitely still all sedimentary. Quartzite, cobalite. See, not as much down here. See, here's a bunch of microcline and such. Mica granite. Yeah, and this is all different. It's all granite. I swear. And then now... Oh, a sheep. Screw you, sheep. Oh no, you're a pet. Rirta? Fine. You can go down here. See, now there's more people in here. Interesting how that works. There's Oddlaz. And our Grand Inventor Necromancer experiment. Not concerning at all. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is do porcelain floor. Right all along here. Oh goodness. Right, there's more than... Oh, wow. We used all of our porcelain. Good, 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 good. well, there is some kaolinite here. So we're gonna go like this. And hope we find some. Oh! Oh! Hey, look, a siege. My goodness. I'll sit over here thinking about construction farm terraces on volcano side. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Army is commanded by Lurku Wonderheels, a competent commander. Beware their skilled goblin hammermen. With them come monstrous siege engineers. Ooh, we haven't actually had... Oh, okay. New stuff. We didn't actually get the trolls last time. Okay, well, it's a good thing we just finished all of our roofs. Look at them! Oh, they look so much cooler. They're all hairy now. Annoyed in a snowstorm. Okay, well... we've definitely attracted the attention of the goblins. And they aren't even here to parlay. They're just here to mess us up. They don't even want anything. Look at all these halberds. Iron halberd. Silver halberd. Silver longsword. Silver two-handed sword. Well, we're gonna get some free silver out of this. Cool. Neat. We did actually finish, right? So there's 2 people out here working on our roof right now. Luckily, kobolds can run real fast. I don't know what's gonna happen to you. Hopefully you get scared out of your perch there. I don't know what to do about you. But the rest of this should be pretty secure. So ultimately, man, this would have been great to have this done for right now. Oh well. That might just be what we open up with next time. I guess this is all... it's all fine now, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, and all this. We can't get there quite yet, so that's all fine. This is all good. Oh, I love our throne room. And then this should all still be fine. We did have our new space here. Then our king's quarters, right? Okay. And for bowler pairs, we're gonna do activate civilian alert. We're gonna station our polar bear people in our barracks for the moment. Get them staged. And then we're gonna tell all of our siege engines to turn on. Right. Engage. Bowler pairs. And we're gonna hope that these 2 figure it out real quick. Yeah, go. Run. Run! Bring your snake with you. 32. Okay. It's a little bit more than last time. 35. Still not that much. What's gonna happen to our apprentice inventor over here? So these are all loaded. And where do you? Oh, our necromancer's over here. Because of course. Are you leaving? You're leaving. Okay. Yeah, just sneak out while yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. And then you're probably gonna get in up to 37. Do I close this? I think I'm gonna close this. They're just gonna come right into our barracks though. I would rather them go through our little tower. So let's do this. Whoa. I see. Oh, that's terrifying. There were a lot more there than I thought. Yeah. There's 50. Okay, they were hidden. They were hidden from us. But now we see them. I see, so far we have one. I'm waiting for the rest of our love ambushes. Yeah. Hooray. Well, your Adler here's coming up to Firebolt Thrower, so are you. You're going off to sleep. But momentarily we should have cover here. A couple of them are gonna sneak in. But they're just gonna get bared. Polar Bear Man, Axe Lord, strikes Goblin in the head with iron shield, bruising muscle, jamming skull through the brain and tearing the brain. Goblin Pikeman has been knocked unconscious. So easily broken, this does not scare me. Yeah, that's gonna be a bad time for the goblins here. Just don't get too close to our door. Oh dear. I just don't want them to... Jeez, there's already like 4 corpses here. I just don't want them to get hit by our door. Ugh, who's even coming for this? Ugh. Here comes the... Okay. 64. Oh dear. Okay. Well. Clearly they brought more this time. But I think we also have them right where we want them. If they come over this way, like if they wander this way, they're just gonna get peppered. There's already like 5 corpses here. Single file to hide their numbers. Yeah, I guess that's true. I think I'm gonna remove this order. I just don't want to I don't want to squish a polar bear person. And I know that that's gonna be what happens. Pull the lever. I'm gonna... Oh my god! Okay, well, I mean, that's... going well. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Release the Yetis. Oh dear. That's true. I should just have releasable Yetis, shouldn't I? This is quite... Are they... What are they attacking? I see, like, the, this symbol. Heavy bleeding. Unconscious. Pain. Pain. Unconscious. This... Wow. The number of corpses that are in our trade depot right now is satisfying. I am waiting for this to happen. You're almost there. Hopefully you're gonna fire on this one. Though all 3 of those should have line of sight. But I don't know about range. I actually don't know what... I forget what the range is on these things. That might not be... They might not be able to go that full distance. Oh well. The main thing here is gonna be the polar bear man. Yep, okay, you're gonna run out. Now there's more. Okay, we're gonna not pull the lever. We're gonna not pull the lever. We have 3 of our soldiers and 2 of our polar bears up here. There's 1 more polar bear. Here's our tactician. So there's 1 more soldier somewhere. Unless they're like also in here. Oh, Storlet. Oh, Storlet is out here. Already has 12 kills. 2 Yetis, 10 goblins. Yeah, I think our station order is now out here. So that they at least can fight together. And then I'm hoping that at some point we get some bolts coming in here. Oh dear. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. We still have them all, right? We still have them all. This was just a squad of 5 to start with. Are they just attacking the... What are they attacking? Are they attacking the trade depot itself? Are they trying to dig through the floor? How are you doing? You're tired. So it's completely surrounded by dozens of goblins and he's just tired. Oh, but you've been injured. Oh no, you're tired. Oh no, you can't stand. See, that's not good. Paws cut open, head is bruised, neck is torn open, skull is bruised, upper spine is bruised. That's less good. And you can't stand either. Yeah, it's potentially bad. Oh, one of them squeezed through but got into a cage. Where's our commander? This is getting kind of scary. Where's Rory? Oh, you're up here. Okay. This is terrifying, but is also kind of out of our hands at this point. Oh my god. They are machines. Oh my god. Okay, well... There could still be more ambushes out here. I'd love for you to station inside. Or maybe station over here within range of our stuff. If I tell them to go inside, are they gonna obey? Or are you just gonna go... I think they're quite injured at this point. Seriously injured. Storlet's seriously injured. And you can't stand. You are fine? Absolutely inexhaustible. Clearly, Mosier. Jeez. And then where's our 4th one? So we have Mosier, Rithul, and Storlet. So Komon. Where's Komon? Sleeping. This is without a 5th of our force. That's very satisfying. This is still scary. This is still quite scary. Had a 95 siege and it took like 2 or 3 hours and it was maybe the best stream has ever been. Interesting. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, we've already killed 30 some odd. I think what I'm going to do is station over here. We should put like little emplacements on our roofs or something. Storlot has bestowed the name upon Steel Battle Axe. Okay, well, hopefully that's not the last thing you do. Storlot is down here seriously injured. Rithul and Rari are going for it. And then where's... You're... Well, it says you're stationing. Maybe someday Komon will wake up. Famous last words, right. This is still scary. This is still very dangerous. Are you still... You are still there, okay. I'm also curious if they think they can get in this way, because they could... This is probably the weakest point in our defenses right now. Okay, yeah, get a bear out here. My goodness. Overexerted. See, this is... The main problem here is it's just too much. There's just too many of them to get through. Yeah, you're injured too. Right front paw's cut open. Yeah, it's bad. So Rithul and Storlat. Where's Mosier? Mosier's down here. Of course, now there's a troll. Troll versus Rithul. Might be okay. Loses hold of lignite blocks. Polar Bear Man bashes troll in the upper body with Iron Morningstar, bruising the muscle through the tunic. Okay. Well, I mean, these are all these are all good things. Polar Bear Man bashes Siege Engineer in the upper body with Iron Morningstar, tearing apart the liver. Inventor saw the siege and just tried to flatten himself against the wall to try to blend in. I'm a moth. Okay, and then here's Mosier again. You're just fine. Are you gonna come to save the day? You're just gonna come save the day. And what do you have? You have a battle axe. Yeah. Yep, okay. Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. Wow. Okay, they're still not... Well, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hilvarious. I don't know how... Or they're just gonna run off. They're just gonna run off. Leave the seat, leave the battering ram. Oh, those poor goblins. Oh, those poor goblins. Yup. Left behind. Abandoned. Yup. Free wood. Free everything. Free copper, free silver. Oh my god. Well, it was very nice of him to die in a pile next to our entrance like that. Wow. So, a squad of 1 kobold and 4 polar bear people. Granted, they were legendary fighters and had steel gear, but they just took out 60 goblins without the aid of a single siege engine. They just walked out here and did it. I guess we also had giant polar bears, but I don't know how much they even did. Like Rithul here, a notable goblin kill. And then another 25 kills. Some of them are... I don't know when we killed a Crundle. Still. 22 goblins. Plus a notable one. What'd you get, Mosier? And it wasn't even four polar bear people. That was 3 polar bear people and 1 sleeping squad member. 3 polar bear people, and then like an occasional hit from a giant polar bear, and our kobold commander just took out 60 goblins. Wow. 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 Giant polar bear is gonna have 25 kills, right? Like, let me go look. What do you got? So oh, these strays are they're just these ones aren't leashed. Where's Oh, we're getting more. Oh, we're getting more. We actually have a domesticated female now. Resting, interesting. So, oh, did we lose one? We might have lost one. Oh no! Who lost their polar bear? You are injured, but no kills. You are injured, but no kills. So clearly they helped. But I don't know that they were the defining factor here. And then Komons wasn't even there. So we must have lost a polar bear. Right? So now you have a pet. You have a pet. You have a pet. So who am I missing? There should be 4 owned. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Confused. Or no. There you are. We did lose one. They still show up as a pet even though they're dead. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. We lost one of our giant polar bears. But I'd rather lose the animals than the people, if we're being honest. Defended the king. We did defend the king. Oh my gosh, that was kind of amazing. Yeah, the giant polar bears themselves didn't have any kills. That was just all polar bear people. What does our commander have now? 11. Wow. Okay. Hope they engrave stories of this in ice. That's true, they probably will. Can see who's not got a bear. Yeah. Go to assign one of the other ones. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, well, that was a nice note to end on. That was some carnage. Now we have, there's just a bunch of free blocks. Oh, we just get free blocks. Hooray. Well, that was a good of a note to end on, if any. We opened up with a rock. We ended with a siege. They both went great. The only thing that's gone wrong so far is losing one giant polar bear. Wow. Wow. Upbeat is apparently you, but one key off. I was wondering. I love those, like just one shifted one over. I do that all the time. All the time. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Thank you for hanging out with us. This was great. This was a great stream, I think. We got a war rock attacking us at the beginning. We set up all of our, we satisfied our king. We got a frozen throne. Gonna go for mountain home. We got a significant goblin siege, I would say. 60 some odd is sizable, I would say, especially for taking on with 4 people. My goodness. Yeah, come by for more. Come by on Monday and Thursday of next week. We're going to continue from right here We're going to continue our projects. We're going to start working on a cosmetic project to use all of our ice boulders. We're gonna train some more squads. I think the polar bear people are machines, but I think we need some more just kobold power, right? I think we're gonna make a kobold squad to supplement our bear squad. Thank you, polar bears. Thank you, praise bears. Yeah, I'm excited to keep going on this. This has turned into quite the fortress, I think. Today's episode is brought to you by Ice, baby, and by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, hanging out everywhere else on this ice sheet. I appreciate you being in here and hanging out with us. Yeah, you are what I am freezing on these days, so I appreciate being here. I hope you come by for more. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I hope you stay kind.